Welcome back, everybody, to Magnolia on Money, where we discuss everything financial from the economy to retirement. I'm Forrest Riles of Magnolia Wealth, and today we're going to talk about Roth IRA contributions. Now, there's a few different ways we can get money into a Roth account where we agree to pay taxes today and never pay taxes again, no matter how far it is down the road, whether it's us taking out money from the Roth or our children, our beneficiaries taking money out, the taxes will never be paid again. So, of course, that's a very useful tool to us in retirement planning. So the government, of course, puts a few limits on how we can get money into those accounts. And today we're going to go over some of those limits and some of those rules that they've set where we cannot get money into that Roth account. And we'll go through how exactly we do get money into those. All right, so let's look at some of these rules that they've set where the IRS says there has to be certain parameters that have been met in order for you to get money into these Roth accounts. Number one, first and foremost, you must have earned income. Now, this is W-2 wages. This can be money from 1099, earned income that shows up as earned income on your taxes. Most of the time, whenever we're in retirement, even though we're pulling money from our IRA accounts that shows up as taxable income, it's not earned. So we're not able to contribute any additional money to our Roth. We have to use Roth conversions to be able to do that. So rule number one, you have to have earned income. Now there are contribution limits because this is such a powerful tool that the IRS limits the amount of money per year you can put into these Roth IRAs. So if you're under 50 years old, that limit this year for 2024 is $7,000. If you're over 50, they give you what they call a catch-up contribution. So they give you an additional $1,000 that you can put in these Roth IRAs each and every year. Now, of course, they're going to put an income limit. So if you earn too much money, you actually cannot even put money into a Roth IRA. So let's look at those. So if you are married and you have modified adjusted gross income of $240,000 or less, you can contribute money to a Roth IRA. However, if you are earning any more than that, they do not allow you to put money in the Roth IRA. Now, if you're single, that number goes to $161,000 or less. As long as you're under that threshold, you can put money in the Roth IRA. If you're making over that, they say no can do. You cannot put any money in here. So there are a few different ways around that, not to get too complicated into this video, but where we can put money into a Roth, there's just a few extra steps in that process. So April 15th is the deadline for you to be able to put money in your Roth account by way of contribution and still count it as last year, 2023's contribution. The reason why they do that is because you haven't filed your taxes yet most of the time. And in order to go ahead and say, yeah, we want to contribute for last year, we can go ahead and do it before April 15th before we file our taxes. Now, of course, whenever we contribute money to a Roth, we're not getting a tax break today. We're going ahead and paying taxes on that money, but we're still showing our CPA or whoever our tax preparer is that, hey, we had earned income. It was less than the limit amount that the IRS gives us, and we contributed money to a Roth IRA. So Ed and I always recommend that you max out your 401k at work because you're getting a match. So max that out to begin with. And then if you have additional funds after that, or if you don't have a 401k through work, use these steps. Take advantage of the amount that you can put in this Roth account. If you talk to 100% of our retired clients, they would tell you that they wished 100% of their money was in Roth. They wish they would have paid taxes long ago, and now they're paying taxes as they take money out of that traditional IRA. So it makes a huge difference in retirement, that money being in Roth versus it being in traditional. So I hope this video helps you better understand some of the rules and the limits that the IRS puts on us to be able to actually contribute to a Roth IRA. Now, whenever we're talking about traditional IRA, money that we're going to defer today to later pay the taxes on, usually during retirement, they have income limits. They have other rules as well, a lot like the Roth IRA that they put on us, where we're kind of limited of what we can do. They have the same $7,000 limit if you're under the age of 50 and the same $8,000 limit if you're over the age of 50. But most of the time, what we have in our 401ks is the traditional side. That way we can use the Roth IRA, go ahead and max it out while we're working, and then being able to have tax-free money in retirement. It makes a big deal way down the road. So thank you guys for joining me for Magnolia on Money this week. Look forward to seeing everyone next week.